Okay, on towards day 1 match for game 3. First half we go. It's gonna be ZQ here versus HHDG once again. It's gonna be Donex with Insolence Detention, Peepers for that Lizard. We're also gonna be seeing one tie turner here on Singhe's forward, with double flywheel on Psycho and Embalmer, followed by a Windows Speed Boost Acrobat. That Windows Speed Boost Acrobat can actually do quite a bit here, containing, I mean, honestly speaking, one crash then one ball. Let's be real with ourselves. One crash ball, one jump, one ball, and then Windows Speed Boost away. It's pretty good for Acrobat here. Not a bad pick here. Survivor side, Embalmer doesn't really help our time, but we do see that Psycho there with Flywheel as well. Then let's move on towards the game then, shall we? This is going to be HHDG versus FPX.ZQ. Game 1 we go. We're going to be looking for the Embalmer who's already running upstairs. So Embalmer going upstairs here immediately. With that on mind, that's going to be the Peepers place down. And let's see, Insolence Detention with Addiction alongside with Mischievous, and of course one stack of Panic. Panic on mind. Embalmer, I'm not sure where Embalmer is because Donex isn't really looking upstairs right now, so seems like Embalmer rotated towards a very nice area where Peepers couldn't really find him. Deacon on the other side is Psycho rushing, like, you know, that is going to be really annoying. And we're going to be looking for the forward. It's only tie turner potential here, so you could go for forward first. But since early game we couldn't find anyone, that's the real unfortunate situation. Forward already putting a ball here, but that ball got stopped immediately by the side. We could pull another ball here, so that's a very nice loop around that area just to wait for ball to be ready and be able to come down here immediately. Get the hit on forward, maybe. Nope, we won't. Forward pulling the remaining of his balls, not being greedy and all. But with that in mind, he should be able to rotate towards that pallet here as well. Donex is not charge attack hitting. Donex is throwing that down. We're gonna be jumping over here immediately, but it seems like Singhe decided not to play mind games with you on that side now, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Cypher Machine's why it's gonna be 2.5 Cypher Machine. It seems like for Lizard here, it's really hard for him to be able to actually get much in an open area. This is quite a Lizard counter team as well. Maybe Gamekeeper wouldn't have been bad here against that team, against this team comp, but it seems like our forward is going to be looking for an item here. Meanwhile, Egg still trying to contain for as long as possible. It's speed bite. Ooh! Okay, wow. Okay, wow. They both jumped at the same time. Donex's prediction there with a jump was brilliant. Donex's prediction with a jump there was brilliant. He predicted the Acrobat with Fireball, and then he jumped past the Fireball to get a hit on towards Acrobat there. That was actually brilliant. That was actually brilliant there on Donex's side. With that on mind, we're not, the thing is, right, Donex isn't charge attack hitting. I feel like there's like three times where he could have charge attack hit and definitely would have landed on towards the survivor. I think look, I'm not better than Donex. I'm just suggesting maybe charge attack hitting would have been a better option compared to usual. But for our forward did get a needle. We have already started the last 2 Cypher Machines here. That 83% Cypher Machine is 83% Cypher Machine is the middle Cypher where 4 was. So, but for Embalmer, we're rushing straight towards the Acrobat Cypher. But since Embalmer got the face of Acrobat, Acro can actually get embalmed here immediately as well if he really wants to do so. We won't be going for the rescue this early. For Donex, he wants to get a chair camp potential. Oh, very nice chair camp potential. Oh, we hit it, Egg. If that hit a forward, it would have been better. If that, honestly speaking, hit a forward, it would have been better. But I guess the Acrobat did body block really well. Acrobat 100% body blocked really well right there. We're looking for the forward here immediately. Gonna be able to come down, and forward goes down here as well. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all for now. Egg is gonna be self-rescued. I personally don't know why Egg is going to be self-rescued, but he's going to be self-rescued here. If he's going to be self-rescued this early, this actually could end up as a tie. Acrobat is currently running away from that area. I think Donex can kind of sniff him out here. Yeah, Donex has sniffed him out. Okay, Acrobat, not that much items remaining. Peepers being deployed down once again. He didn't get a hit right over the palace. Okay, very nicely done by the Acrobat. Acrobat still holding on towards his next ball. His Fireball was just ready on time, so that's good news. Donex can jump. Ooh, okay. I think Donex used that to his advantage. I genuinely do think Donex used that Fireball towards his advantage right there. I do think, because like with that Fireball, I don't think survivors have enough time to vault over the pallet without getting tire shocked. But I do think that was predicted by Donex. I do think that was predicted by Donex there. But anyways, back on towards the game we go. Seeing H. That's gonna be the needle there being deployed. Okay, so needle is currently in use. 2 cipher machines at 50%. Stonex doesn't really have trump card here, so we'll be peepering all the way here. We'll be peeping all the way here like a peeping Tom. He is. He's not. I'm just joking. It just flow by words. And D King here. The thing here is, right, the survivors here have so much good containing potential there. It doesn't really matter who gets chased. You have the only one who you can actually chase is forward. The only one who you can actually chase is either forward or Embalmer. Not Psycho though. Psycho has flywheel. Very nice flywheel there being used, but I think we could have saved that flywheel for maybe end game. Since Psycho tanks 3 hits anyways, there's no point in using that flywheel. Just take the hit and go. Take the hit and go. Shouldn't be getting his flywheel out there. But if Dongshen leaves this area, it seems like all survivors are leaving too. We're currently opening a new cipher machine from Embalmer's side. Yeah, the more cipher machines we open, the better it is, honestly. The more we open, the better it is. At the end of the day, that's just how it works. That's honestly speaking just how it works. Seeing H on the other hand, let me see real quick. Seeing H on the other side, still running around. Still running around looking for potential I don't think he opened any extra chests though, so with that in mind, it's gonna be a no item containment here from forward. But at least for forward, he vaults over pallets and windows and throws down pallets and windows fast, so don't think it will be too much of an issue. The cipher machine is primed. We're going over looking for Embalmer right now, who's at the other side of the map. Quite sure we brought announcement here as well, so Embalmer is a little bit of a dangerous area right now. We do have Tinnitus, but Tinnitus is going to disappear here immediately. Knowing that Embalmer is actually on the inner side of this area right now, that's a lot of jumps here being used. Embalmer vaulted over. Embalmer flywheel. Very nice flywheel and very nice window speed boost stacked up on time there as well, but Embalmer will be going down here. With Embalmer going down here is fine. The chairs are very far away, and there is no, like with 95 stacks, it's not enough time. It's just not enough time for Donex to get towards the other gate on time. Yeah, 95 stacks isn't enough. Listen, if it was like 200, fair enough, but 95 isn't enough there. Donex having to go back. Let's congratulate the tie game here from the survivors. And we'll be moving on towards second half of game 3. Okay, let's see here. Game 3, second half we go. Survivors need to get a 3-man escape for us to go into extra rounds here. Hopefully we'll actually get in towards extra rounds, but we're gonna have to see at the end of the day. It's gonna be Barmaid Seer, Acrobat alongside with the forward. We're gonna be able to see double tie turners here. Sans with forward, tie turner, Suxiao with forward, with Acrobat. What's that again? That's tie turner as well. And of course, double window speed boost on towards the Seer and the Barmaid. We're going to be having Nightwatch coming out with Insolence Detention Teleport. Insolence Detention Teleport is going to be a little bit hard here, but we are going to have to see. We are going to have to see how the survivors, honestly speaking, do. I guess at the end of the day, it is still pretty hard. It is still pretty hard here, but let me see. Zubi currently 2-story air right here. We're still running around looking for potential chases. Instant Detention, that's going to be Hunter's Instinct alongside with Mischievous, Claustrophobia, and Panic. Okay, so Acrobat is going to become for Acrobat. First chase is honestly speaking really bad for Nightwatch, because your slow debuff isn't really going to matter much as long as Acrobat can cut the corners really fast there. Now the pallet being dropped down there is a little bit, I feel like that pallet drop down was a little bit too early. I do think it was a little bit too early on that side note as well, but with TZYM's Nightwatch, he does have 3 stacks right now, so this chase shouldn't be too hard. We're going with the TP over immediately towards Zibi having the owl right there. Gonna be vaulting over. Window speed boost having to go up here immediately as well. That is fairly nice, and the next window speed boost should be able to go down there immediately. Can we get a drop down? I don't think a drop down here is possible. We're 20% with the regeneration on the owl. It seems like we're gonna be able to get a normal hit here. Meanwhile, Sans, that's gonna be a very nice and long ball pull. Okay, with that in mind, Seer is pretty far away from Barmaid. Barmaid's going over to look at where Seer is, but it seems like for now, TZYM is going to be able to dash. Barmaid getting her second doubling up here as well. Knowing that there is no blink, Seer overall here should be fine. Seer just needs to continue the double pallet area. Yeah, and Barmaid needs to be very careful as well. Barmaid and Seer has to go together, but they need to start separating soon because Barmaid is the potential next chase. Yeah, Barmaid potential next chase here is going to be a little bit annoying. That's going to be the hit and the doubling drink, and we are going to be able to vault down. Good news. That is the only good news right now. We're forcing the hunter to change targets, and Barmaid here should be able to full heal. Barmaid here should be able to full heal. We are going to be able to get the window speed boost from the Barmaid side as well. That's going to be a doubling speed boost stacked up together. That's a pullback, and Barmaid just about on time with that. Sans, another long ball being pulled right here. Okay, not bad. But the Ford has no items here remaining, so that's a kind of a bad thing right now. We're running towards where Shaq is, but Shaq doesn't really have that much cipher machines there remaining as well. So for Regency, he's kind of lost on where to actually go. That is not a good sign that he's lost on where to actually go. And it's kind of like what I said as well. Early game, that patted down in Shaq shouldn't have happened, I feel. For Acrobat, he could use a ball. He could really use a ball instead of doing that. Wait, can we get a hit? We didn't get the vault over. Okay, a little bit unfortunate. A little bit unfortunate there, but it is what it is. Okay, it's fine. Let's see. Cipher machines wise, it's going to be 2.5 cipher machines, but accelerated decoding is going to start in the next 35 seconds. So overall, it's okay. Overall, it's still okay for now. The last 3 cipher machines, I guess really in a nutshell, Barmaid is going to have to down somewhere a little bit closer towards small boat for the best. For the best here, if we down towards small boat, that'll be a little bit better. But it seems like for the survivor side right now, we are going to be able to get that jump in. But even when we do get the hit here, the attack recovery speed is not fast enough. So as long as Akko doesn't give the double down situation, everything overall here should be fine. Barmaid vaulting. Barmaid just has to run towards a really bad corner where it's hard for hunters to share, and it's a little bit close for the survivors to come in to rescue as well. Forward cipher machine is currently at 70%, and Sia is going to go over towards the last cipher machine, which is good news. That 80% cipher is going to do a lot. We're going to be able to see the 3-man escape here at least. So BO4 is going to be very fun to see. Acrobat using another ball right there. Forward wanting to come in to rescue. Forward basically doesn't have much items there to use, but we're going out to look for Acrobat here, it seems. Forward is going to be able to pull a little bit of ball. Okay, Forward just needs to stall here. As long as Forward stalls here, everything should be fine overall. I do think with the teleport being ready, it's a little bit unfortunate. Oh. Okay, Forward wants to come in for rescue. Forward gets Terror Shock down. There's nothing we can do. This is Xiao on the other hand, finishing off that cipher. Oh, Forward should have left his cipher a little bit earlier. Yeah, Forward should have left his cipher a little bit earlier. That is really bad. TZYM there. Yeah, Sans should have left the cipher way earlier than that. Sans really should have left the cipher way earlier than that. He was too far away from the chair. The only issue there was that he was too far away from the chair. That is really bad. He doesn't have any items too remaining, so we're currently waiting. That is really bad. Okay, let me see. That's going to be the pullback immediately, and we're going to be able to get the hit down on towards Acrobat. It's going to be double survivor here, currently alive and up, ready to go. But at least for Forward here, he's going to be able to vault the pallets there, the window there pretty fast, so he shouldn't be too afraid of Night Watch. Night Watch cannot win against Forward. I just don't think Night Watch wins against Forward in this scenario too. We are going to be able to get a vault over, as I was saying as well. I don't think Night Watch can win against Forward when it comes to vaulting speed. Okay, Forward didn't move back there. He definitely would have been able to vault back over that window, but you know, with this in mind, we do have 3 dashes. These 3 dashes could potentially go for a 3-man elimination, but I guess for TZYM, a tie is all what he really needs here. So let's congratulate HHDG for winning against FPX.ZQ. Moving on to we'll see you on day 2.